Welcome to Shooting the Shit with Rhonda and T. Tonight we are reviewing Love and Marriage Huntsville Season 4, Episode 29. But before we start, D, tell them what to do. All right, Olaf.
Olaf.
Olaf. It is date night at Black. Look here, these be the cheapest date nights ever.
Don't take me to a date night at my. He had a date night at his house with a charcuterie board. He had a date night at my work. I'm like,
who? But y'all got all this money y'all claim, but this is where y'all going?
17 million. Listen, I don't care about date night necessarily being at Black. What is y'all dressed up for? Like y'all got all dressed up to go to Black?
Y'all left work to get dressed up to go back to work? Oh, because y'all don't be there. Y'all don't be there. Well, Tisha showed up looking like Hood Corella DeVille. Okay.
Well, I do want to point out that she keeps saying she don't want to be Mel, but didn't Mel have a wig with that stripe in front? Now all of a sudden she got a wig. I didn't like either one of them.
She had it up there.
Okay.
I'm like, girl.
But if you put in a ponytail,
it was ugly. Whoever rocked it, it was ugly as shit.
Both of them were ugly. I'm just saying, you shall stay inspired by Mel for somebody.
Well, you know they were going to the same the beautician that
I heard that was a long time ago.
Marceau.
They're still doing that.
Child. Okay, so he tells her that he invited Mel over to talk, and I'm like, on date night, nigga? That's the day you invited her over. So,
well, he's got to invite somebody to talk to. Otherwise, he's stuck talking to Tisha the whole night.
It's horrible. This whole thing to me was horrible. It was so disrespectful. He's just like, he got to talk to her because him and Maurice talked to Mark, and he told her that he was going to keep the lines of communication open because of what he said. He felt obligated that he needs to tell her. I'm like, keep the lines of communication open with your wife. You know, it's crazy because he's trying to explain why he has to tell Mel this important information that never came out. But this is the first time that you said something to your wife about it. You didn't leave the meeting with Mark and then come back and tell Tisha, because I guarantee Maurice left that meeting with Mark and went and told Kimmy. Let me tell you how this fool acted.
I'm sure he told Tisha what happened, but he didn't tell Tisha that he was going to talk to Mel. Look, if he didn't call Mel, what was we going to do? Watch them have date night?
I don't know, but he full of shit.
And then
we just seen him with Mel.
I feel two ways about it. If I were Tisha, I would have been pissed. However, I wouldn't have never let the people see me sweat. And
I mean, yeah, that's messed up because we all watching it like,
And he's meeting her at Black and you're there. So let him do that shit and cuss him out later. Like he didn't go meet her somewhere. He met her at Black. You left date night because you were that been out of shape over nothing. And he ended up looking to
I ain't gonna say it was over nothing because it was some BS. I think the whole thing
I feel like it's
I would have been pissed. And it ain't even about, the whole him wanting to meet up with her. Is when you chose to do it. And we just left Florida. So if it was that serious, why didn't you have the conversation?
I said he's on BS. He's making up things, but I think he's also, because he said something like, let me work. Like, I think he's trying to do TV. Like, what were we going to watch? Her and him have date night at Black? That wasn't going to work.
But what you ain't going to watch, if that's my husband, is you making a fool out of me on TV. I don't care if it's good TV or not.
That would not be your husband.
That's what we not gonna do. And then he lied. She said, so you call him? He said, I had my assistant call her. Then he turned around and said that he called Mel and said he wanted to talk to her, and she said, "I'm good. I could talk to you now." So did you call her, or did the assistant call? Because y'all,
Where's his assistant? Who is his assistant? When have we ever heard of this?
Jayla said he called.
Melanika, do you work for him too? Because I know
Jayla
you
said he called. Them the only people we seen work for him. Child.
It was dumb anyway. After all that, Mel made him look a damn fool.
He did, but we get to Mel in a minute. So then he called her a jealous wife. Okay.
Now that part was messed up.
That was like a gut punch to her soul when he did that. Okay. Because
she came all out of character. She was like, "No, the fuck you didn't. I know you fucking lying." She went off.
She should have slapped him. She should have punched him.
She went back to Bessemer.
Yeah. I mean, it's bad enough that we all say it, but your husband right here on TV, you fronting me off.
Low-key, I feel like that's why she has such a problem with it. Marcel, everybody be saying how you got a crush on Mel. Now she is here all dressed up with her striped wig on for date night, and you gonna spring it on her that you meet with Mel.
I invited Mel, and I'm sitting up here trying to look cute for you. And what's coming through your mind is
what Mel got on.
Mel doing. You know what I'm saying? He tried to say, well, look here, you met one-on-one with Martel. I said, because you told her to. Because you trying to compare it. You gaslighting. Stop playing. You wanted her to meet with Martel so she could say what you wanted to say, that y'all didn't want to work with him.
Well, but she did, when she met up with Martel, she did talk about his mother-in-law and Mark, and she did bring that shit up while she was supposed to be talking about Scope.
But who set it up? Do you think Tisha set that up?
She's the CEO and stuff. I don't know. She's the 51%.
She ain't set that up. She ain't set that up.
She's the 51% girl. She is running things. I thought you knew.
Yeah, that was a whole setup. Y'all ain't gonna act like that. He was like, you go over there and tell them, so I don't have to. You know what I'm saying? He put it on Tisha.
I would have liked it better if she would have snapped, though. Like in real life, if that's how she was feeling, I would have liked it better if she would just snap.
Who snapped? Was he snapped? Because he's like, how dare you say I can't go meet with the woman I love? And he went outside mumbling.
I'm like, dream sequence. How would that have been if Rhonda was sitting in a bar and my man invited another woman to my date night?
Date night. The woman that I
got. Flying. Oh, call the cops.
And when your husband is crushing on somebody else.
I see Jalen like, wait.
Yeah. Every bottle on that bar would have been broken up if that had been you.
If it would have been me, I thought you were going to add a little.
Every bottle. No, I already know. It would have been real quick.
Yeah.
Yep. So he mad.
It would have been a great scene. I bet you would have been the most talked about scene on Huntsville. Carlos, holla at your girl.
And that's how you make TV. It wouldn't be you making me look like no fool.
No. Mel would have walked in. It would have been glass everywhere. It smelled like whiskey, vodka, cognac. What else they got behind that bar?
So he went outside, calmed himself down. Like, I got to come up with a way for her to let me see my boo. So then he came back in.
Go outside and think about that thing.
He came back in. He said, now, if you let me do this, I'm gonna make sure I don't make you look bad. And don't worry about this. I got your back. I'm like, too late. You already did that. You done did that, homeboy. She got mad.
Imagine how different that would have been had he told her that before they came to tape. Had he said, look, we got to go record over here, so Mel coming by, and then, you know what I'm saying? Because his date night is for bullshit anyway. So
every one that he playing. I felt like every time he playing a date night, it's an agenda for something else. He got dressed up because he wanted to look at Mel. The last
date night, he fired Dr. Francis.
Yeah, it's an agenda every time. It's not date night. It's too much. So she said fuck date night. She went home and he was happy. So he just, let her go so he could be alone with Mel. He was happy. Go ahead, go home. You mad. It's all right.
And I would damn sure wouldn't have left. Are you out of your mind?
Nah, no way in hell. And then I would have made him look stupid because, like you said, Mel, and I would have been like, so this, see, I'd have been like, so this what you broke up our date night for? To tell her this little bullshit about Mark? Child, please. Martel met with Chris Fletcher. Okay. He gonna plan this little wine event. Well, the venue didn't compare to what they had in Atlanta. That's because Melnica ain't around. So what happened?
Well, you know what I felt about that though? I was like, Martel don't really have any real imagination because it did look like a winery. Like he could have hooked it up, but he was
in the
like,
bar, and
you
we
can
in
pay
Alabama.
for the place, or you can pay to decorate it. Like, what kind of budget are we working with? Because
well,
you could hook it up. It could have been really dope.
I hate to jump, but I have to jump shows sometimes. But girl from Bell Collective showed you how dope that shit could be. Her and her dude, the old man, they love Spot. You know what I'm saying? That they rent out for wedding venues. The little skinny girl with the hair, Goddess Lynch, and her husband. Remember, she took them to their spot. It could be dope. You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, the wineries here are all like that. When you go to a winery, that's what the environment is. It could have been really hooked up, but he wasn't thinking about. He don't have a budget. He needed to be already done.
He wanted like Mel.
Stop. Boy, that Chris is a mess, ain't he?
Well, look, he wanted like Melnica, but Melnica bounced. She said, "Y'all didn't put out here about my talking about I'm sleeping around." Either she didn't bounce, or her husband was like, "That's enough." Cause she gone.
Well, but she set it up in Atlanta. Atlanta's not Huntsville. That's like doing like old girl talking about she can't find a hotel in Miami. I know you lying. Like if any city in the United States you could find a hotel to stay in,
if she opened her mouth, she lying.
So like Atlanta, got different. I just think he just don't have no imagination. But it's fine. So go find some fancy.
We know that wasn't his thing. That was Mel thing.
Right.
So
all those spells go to Stormy house. Oh, Stormy ain't your friend. You can't call Stormy. We can't do everything at Stormy house.
We can't do everything. We can't.
Where's Destiny?
She don't want to make Mel mad, so she ain't gonna do that.
Where's Destiny? She don't be helping you out with that stuff.
Destiny with the storefront that she didn't own. Oh, okay. So Chris said he need to meet up with Marcel because he been using him as his alibi of who he was with in Atlanta. He said, but he was in Atlanta with him for about 2 hours. After that, he don't know what happened with Marceau, but he had him for 2 hours. Okay.
Look, I've had somebody do that to me before. I can relate, even though Chris is messy as hell.
Chris being messy as hell.
He is being so messy because he didn't have to do that. But I've had some chick that was cheating on her husband. I told you that before. Cheating on her husband and then told the nigga she was with me. And I'm at home asleep, and now he's calling me, and I'm like, girl, don't. And by the way, I told your husband you wasn't with me, so whenever you get home.
And then here's the thing: you got to tell people the plan before.
You gotta let somebody know.
Yeah.
But I feel like in that case, if you're going on a date and it's not your husband, the answer is no. Use somebody else as an alibi. I'm not doing it. I don't.
Cause you probably didn't got Chris in trouble at home, and Chris like, I'm finna clear this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or everybody asking him like, so was Martel and with you? And he's probably like,
Right.
Because you used him as an excuse. Okay, Chris, I'm gonna give it back to you. You used Chris as an excuse on national television. So Chris got you right back on TV and said, yeah, no, it wasn't me, bro.
It wasn't me, bro. Stop, D.
And then Martel talking about, oh, you mean the picture at the back? That's what they're talking about.
Yeah. Well, that's gonna be interesting at the reunion. What Tisha gonna say behind that one? When Chris say it wasn't me? And that was his back.
She
Anyway.
gonna look at Martel. I mean, she gonna look at Marcel and wait on him to tell her what to say, or
Right.
figure it out.
They coming up with it right now since it came out. Okay. So Mel shows up
Wanda
at
over there about to lose her cool. They fired Wanda. She's about to lose it. She ain't did no lives or nothing.
No, she really silenced. They silenced her for
shut
real.
her down.
That what had to be Carlos and them, because she don't care about nothing nobody else say. They didn't silence her, but so Mel then showed up at Black. She was like, "Why you calling me up here?" He tried to get a hug. She gave him one of them little church hugs real quick. I feel like he makes her feel uncomfortable because when somebody else is crushing on you, and
I've been in that position too. I've been in that position too, where you're like,
she's probably like, "Where's Tisha?"
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because we not gonna have nobody up in here saying that I had nothing to do with any of this.
And he dressed all up and everything. And the way it's this guy at work. The way he stares at you, it make you feel so uncomfortable. And I feel like he do her like that. And I'd be like, stop that.
Like lusty eyes.
Yeah.
Like sop you up with a biscuit, drink your bathwater eyes.
It's crazy. So he called her up there about Mark. Okay. And she like, what'd he say about me? He was like, it ain't about you, it's about your mom. She was like, that ain't my business. I only want to talk about what he got to say about me. Okay. This fool gonna say, well, it should be a thank you for letting me know that I held up my side of the agreement. Oh, your feelings hurt now? You thought she was gonna be grateful?
That I drove all the way over here for some you could have texted me. Hey, what's up? Talk to Mark. He's still stupid. Sorry.
Right. You made it seem like to Tisha, oh my God, it's such a horrible. I gotta talk to Mel, and it was nothing. It was nothing. Nothing. I talked to Mark. That's what it was. He was still talking stuff about your mama.
Sorry, but Sissy is all over.
She's trying to get down, and I'm trying to stop her from barking.
Let her go. She wants to be free.
She's trying to get to the door. He's in the exit. See? I'm trying to avoid that. All right, Sissy. Stop. Okay. So, I don't need you being loud too. So anyway, she wasn't trying to hear. She wasn't trying to hear what he was talking about. You know what I'm saying? She's like, okay, next, moving on. Next time.
I'm like, so
what is this?
Why did I come here? Like you said, where's Tisha? This is all so weird.
It was weird to death.
But you know what I was gonna say? Tisha was over there like, you talking about somebody that says that I'm her enemy. And I'm like, Tisha, you just crashed her vacation last week though. Like, was she your enemy last week when you crashed her vacation?
You know what? Tisha ain't crashed that vacation. Marcel did that.
But she was there.
She was there because Marcel said, "This is
y'all are a couple. What's yours is his. What he do, you do."
She ain't gonna say so. We already know.
Y'all are a
she ain't
gonna
say deal. So. Because the thing is, if Marcel didn't want to go, they wouldn't have went. Tisha ain't had no say so in the matter. He was like, "I'm finna pull up on Martel invited me over here. For one, he being nosy. He want airtime. You know what I'm saying? And he want to see his boo. She ain't had no say so. She ain't had no say so. He run all of that.
Well, then she ain't had no business arguing this time, Tisha. That's all I'm saying.
You know them girls that complain and then they ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
That's Tisha. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, off side note. Anyway, Kimmy and Maurice is having to get together. So they won't let the host. Stop doing that. I'm taping. He not, so she thinks someone's
So
after
she'll
her.
bark.
Yeah. So the host could know about her situation, okay? So the Scots, all the Scots are there. Marcel was in there cooking for Kimmy. I bet you ain't never cooked for Tisha. Okay. Anyway.
Isn't that like a wife's job? Just saying.
Well, he didn't mind for Kimmy, okay? Tisha.
Low key, he be acting like he got a crush on Kimmy too, a little bit.
Anybody but his wife. Anybody but his wife. Because he liked them strong women. You know what I'm saying?
He just doesn't want to own one because it's kind of impossible. You see, that doesn't how that works. When you can't own you a strong one, that you can't do it like that. Dang.
So Tisha bring up the whole Marceau calling Mel without her knowing. And Kimmy was like, look here, I told Maurice before the marriage, don't ever let me hear about you meeting with other women. You know what I mean, knowing first. Like, don't let me be in these streets and hear about it. You know what I'm saying?
I think we need to add one. Don't be out to lunch with your work wife. Shout out to TJ and the Good Morning America 3 crew, because y'all work wife stuff be doing. I don't like it. No more work wife.
And then side note with that, I mean, y'all was hanging out as couples. TJ.
That's so nasty. Again, somebody would be under arrest. How? Who?
And they said that ain't the only one TJ was messing around with. She was just one of few up there. That's what TJ
Look
do.
here, I'd have had to come down to the Good Morning America.
Girl.
They would have been like, yeah, TJ. Rhonda's down at the door. For hide that white woman.
Oh, Lord have mercy. So what happened?
Those days are behind me. That's a lie.
That's crazy. And then Tisha said, you know, if behind the scenes, if you knew we was all meeting up for dinner, why couldn't you wait to tell her there? He told me he didn't think of that. Because he wanted his one-on-one time. That's why. He was dressed up. He wasn't going to be dressed up at the dinner because he was going to be cooking. He wanted to see her while he felt like he was feeling fly. He felt like he was looking good. You know
I
what
don't
I'm
think
saying?
she thought he was fly.
I don't think nobody thought he was fly.
I think she thought, I would be glad when I don't have to hang out with any more of these people.
That's exactly what she thought.
All of you.
And then I already told y'all, I was already mad because y'all done showed up. And then all of a sudden you calling me over here again. I don't want to come to Black. So Martel shows up with them funny shorts on because he think Mel likes him. I feel like, you know, no, the kids like him because they look like Geronimo kids.
He said he had on hoochie daddy shorts.
Girl.
And dress shoes. Do they sell socks in Birmingham? I mean in Huntsville? Because I be tired of them ankles. I don't want to see no more man ankles.
It's horrible. It's horrible. So Kimmy just like, so you got the whole YouTube streets out here buzzing, okay? You kicking it with Sheree? That's what they saying?
Thank you, Kimmy, for saying it.
Right, just outright saying it. We ain't finna beat around the corner. What's going on? Because I'm trying to meet Sheree if you over there kicking it with Sheree, is what she said, okay? He like, we friends. And you know, they start asking questions, but he act like he don't want to answer. I mean, y'all all on the YouTube, you might as well.
He did not want to talk about it because Mel was on her way over there.
Well, that's what they say, child.
And it's their anniversary day. Didn't you see her dress?
The quinceañera.
That dress was terrible. That dress was terrible.
She looked like she was going to a quinceañera.
Ew. Why do you have on a dress where I could see the shoulder pads?
It was horrible. The whole thing.
It was bad.
Oh, let me tell you, Marceau had said that he felt like him being with Sheree was gonna bother Mel because this one was he was used to being with somebody that was beneath her, and now he's with an upgrade. I was like, is she though?
She's definitely not an upgrade.
And then on the other damn coleslaw, he said. He said, He was usually with somebody that's beneath her. Damn. Every episode, they be tearing your ass up, girl.
Well, then she be acting a fool. But Sheree is over there. Look, I could go to Mel's website and buy anything she says she got over there. And Sheree the scammer, I don't feel like okay, so Sheree is attractive, Sheree looks good, her body is all that. I mean, you talk about surface stuff, they're two very attractive women. However,
well, it was surfaced with
Coleslaw, who's
yeah.
also attractive. All three of them are pretty.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, none of them, I guess, is any prettier than the other, except for the fact, as a woman in 50s, you ain't gonna be competing with no 30-something-year-old girl in terms of looks and that kind of thing. She got youth on her side, so that's not like, I don't know what that's a upgrade or whatever he called it. What did he call it?
He said upgrade. He said this one was up here and the other one was down there beneath the surface.
I don't think she cares on that note, because at the end of the day, she's not married to him anymore, and the other woman came along and had babies while they were still married, so it don't even make sense.
It's crazy.
I think y'all be over there wanting Mel to have hurt feelings. Like, that's you and Tisha over there like, oh, wonder what he gonna say about that. Like,
child.
Do y'all know what Mel is over there doing? You don't, because she ain't saying. But I heard Hill Harper's name. And now that's an upgrade.
Hill Harper? Have you
That's
seen
an
him
upgrade
lately?
from Martel for sure.
I mean, it ain't too much. You could be a whole lot. It don't take much to be an upgrade from
I
Martel.
like Hill Harper though.
I like him as a person, but have you seen him lately?
No.
Yeah.
You talking about physically how he looked?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, he ain't never been my type physically.
He looks sick.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah, he looks sickly.
Oh,
yeah.
It could be.
Yeah.
He's still an upgrade.
Oh, definitely. Like in that department. I mean, like I said,
she had a picture. Well, he's married, so I know that wasn't a thing, but it was just so funny because she posted a picture with her and Morris Chestnut. So I was like, so what show she about to be cameo?
Girl, did you see his son looking just like his fine ass?
Yeah. We all over the place. This is how boring y'all is over in Huntsville. Morris was on All American. Him and Tay is over there together.
I gotta watch it. Him and Tay.
You gotta watch it.
That's cute.
He's not on. Is he on the one? He's on the one. Is it All American
or All American Homecoming?
No, if he with Tay, he with All American. He with Tay. It's him and Tay. Okay. And we're on All American. Yeah.
Okay. I gotta see. I'm done with Manifest, y'all, so I could go.
Oh, well, yeah, then we gotta talk about that.
Yeah, but okay.
I'm surprised I didn't hear from you.
Child, let me close this out. So he said that Mel put on this little white outfit because it was their anniversary. I was like, I mean, she probably like, look what you ain't got no more. You know what I'm saying? But do it matter? Because y'all divorced. Do it matter?
Well, she definitely knew it was her anniversary.
Yeah, she probably did it. She probably thought it like, whatever, but it don't matter.
Maybe, because I used to never remember mine.
So Martel, he invited everybody to this little wine event that he's having, and he said that everybody have a +1 Mel. If you want to, you could bring a date. And she was like, I have to check my schedule. I was like, that was a very polite way of saying hell to the no.
No.
I won't be there. And then Marcel, but if you come, are you gonna bring a date? None of your damn business. I said I'm gonna check my schedule. Oh,
I'm not coming, and y'all know I'm not coming, and I'm damn sure not bringing no date for y'all to meet ever for any reason.
Yeah. So in a confessional, she said she ain't coming because Martel shared her medical information with his baby mama, and he didn't have to tell her who had it, but just that the kids was around someone with COVID. I was like, Mel, that's stupid. That ain't that serious.
I don't think it was that serious, except for the fact that she was all online, like talking, you know what I'm saying? She was being the most, and it had her irritated. Because I remember she even gave a discount sale on her little clothing that she be
She
selling
looked
over
for
there.
any reason to say, you know,
She blamed it on the baby. The
the
baby been
baby.
coughing since he came into this world, but she blamed, you know. So I think that it had more to do with the fact that you talking to her about me, and then she goes straight to the internet with that shit.
Child. Hell, everybody passing COVID around. You don't know who you got it from. You saying it came from over here, could have came from over there, could have came from Martel. Martel was around the kids, you could have got it from the kids.
Martel over there kissing on Chateau Sheree and everybody. Well, we
you
don't
can't
know.
say who it
The
came
housewives
from.
know they be having it.
Come on. So Kimmy, well, Mel says to Kimmy, she had been trying to be in contact with her, and at that point, Kimmy told her about her diagnosis, and you can see Martel, his heartbreak at that moment. You know what I'm saying?
Because everybody loves Kimmy.
Yeah. You know, he had lost his grandmama from cancer as well. So,
and at the end of the day, regardless to how you feel about somebody, you don't want to hear that. You don't want to hear that they have to go through that struggle.
So they all, you know, gather around. They all say they're gonna be there for Kimmy. And Kimmy says she's been traveling and she's trying to live by, you know, what she says. So, and that's how that ended. And then I don't know, something is happening this week. I thought we would be over with. Golly, this say episode 29. How many more? And we got to sit through.
I think we got one more. And the 3-part reunion.
Why we need
the
3 parts?
on New Year's Eve.
That's stupid. Child. All right, y'all. Deal, you gonna close us out, or you want Rhonda to do it? Go ahead.
Me? Smash that thumbs up button and subscribe to our channel. We'll see you on the next one. Bye. Bye.